The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Seager waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And the pitch on 2-1. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. His first homer here in the series, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Going back is the left fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dustin May answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Dustin May.
Here's Will Myers.
The right fielder, number 4. Will.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0. Myers swings a bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
6 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he lays off again, ball 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next. Now the 3-1 home to Myers. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Myers is off of first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, if pitcher let the guy off easy right there, that 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And that misses 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Naylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
That evens it up 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Machado is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Two balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
No, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Nope. 3-0. A.J. Pollock will be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Payoff pitch one more time. Clears this one over toward first. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Holy. Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Seager is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. To second now, but he's safe, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Jurickson Profar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So a full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Padres lead it 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left. Profar comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter,
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side, hit hard. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
now batting.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hernandez behind the ball and two strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Will Myers. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now here's the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're on top 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working.